Hello, I am Kate from Club Thrive and this is a lower body dumbbell workout. So what you're going to need is a set of dumbbells, and I would say use the heaviest that you possibly can and then you can reduce them as you go. We're going to focus solely on lower body today. So whilst I talk you through what we're doing, make sure you've got water, you've got a towel, you're aware of your space, you've got a nice safe space set up. And let's just come into a little march on the spot. I wasn't going to start with a march on the spot, but let's just do that for 5-10 minutes. Waking up the shoulders, that's it, driving the arms back here, nice and tall in the spine, nice and light with the feet. So you'll notice as well, I do a lot of these workouts at home with bare feet. You can wear trainers, but if you're wearing no shoes, it means you can really connect to the floor, which is great. Okay, take it into a wide squat, down and then up, down and up, pardon me, down and up, good job, down and up. So spread the toes super wide and up, long spine. And remembering you are working today with whatever you can, okay? So that means you're just gonna do your very best with the energy that you've got. Keep going there, that's it, keep connecting to the breath. Beautiful job, well done. Down and up. I always get super paranoid when I'm filming these that something isn't filming. Good, well done, let's do 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2 and 1, good. So careful of your space behind you, come into some circle rolls at the top with the arms, waking up the breath, waking up the shoulders, taking it back. Well done. And then you're going to come into an alternate leg lunge. So come to the top of your space, step back with one leg, lunge, and then in. Change sides, step back, whoops, lunge, and then in. So no rush, and then you can start to get a bit more tempo going. So you are going to work today for 45 seconds and 15 seconds rest. Take extra breaks when you need to. If you want to take an overhead reach into this, you can. Just take your time. And remember that, literally take any extra pauses that you need to. Working as best you can. We've got 6 moves, you're going to do 4 rounds. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and then 1, well done. Okay, shake that off. You're going to do 2 spine rolls just to shake off any of the stuff you don't need in today's workout. So tucking the chin, keep the knees soft, rolling down towards the floor. At the bottom, keep the knees as soft as you need to, just shaking off anything you don't need, any stress, any tension, and softening the knees, rolling back up through your spine. If you have any back issues, you can always come back up with a flat back, hands coming up, and then do 1 more. So quite a speedy warm up today. So if you need any extra time, just work slowly in the first round or pause it, coming back up to stand and pause it and take an extra bit of a warm up. Okay, so grab a quick sip of water. You're gonna start with a squat, body weight squat, feet hip distance apart. Just getting the timer going here. Where is it gone? Right, here we go. Okay, so it's gonna start in 10 seconds. Okay, so with the body weight squat, feet hip distance apart, down like you're sitting on a chair, and then coming up to stand. So down if you're sitting on it like you're sitting on a chair, coming up to stand, okay? So off you go when you're ready. Inhale down, exhale up. If you want to, you can keep the weights racked on the shoulders. If you're working with a barbell, then just keep doing whatever you need to do. Down and then up. Now, of course, if you have a kettlebell that's heavier, you'll see that I've got some there. You can always do this with a kettlebell if you don't have dumbbells. So you can always just hold it through the center, coming down and then up, okay? The aim of the game today is to use as heavy weights as you can whilst maintaining your form without rushing, okay? Really working into the range of movement without it coming into the back. Down and then up. Well done, 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest, well done. Okay, so you're coming into a deadlift next. So touching the button on the back wall and then coming up to stand. Coming all the way down, flat back all the way up to stand. Okay, so we're gonna go in 3 seconds, 2 and 1. So taking your time, nice and controlled. Careful as you come up, you don't thrust the hips too far forwards, so it's not a big thrust. Coming down and then coming up. Coming down and then coming up. Well done, 30 seconds left. You also want to make sure here that the shoulders pulling down and back. So careful you're not rounding into the back. Take your time. If you are rehabbing after a baby or injury, again, take your time working to connect to the breath. Exhale, draw up into the pelvic floor. engaging the belly, inhale, release it slightly. 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so this next move, you've got an alternate leg lunge. So come to the top of your space, step back with one leg like you did in the warm-up, lunge, and then back in, lunge, and then in. So from the side, lunge, and then in, lunge, off you go, and then in. Okay, so if you find that you're wobbly with the weights, get rid of them. Find the move. Oh, yeah, there it is. Let's try that again. Coming down and up, there it is. Okay, if the front leg is wobbling, take your time. Find the balance. Come back in. There is no rush. We want to really let go. We need the ego a little bit to keep us going. You need it, that voice that says, come on, you can do it. But sometimes we need to say, okay, in order to do it the best I can, I need to back off just a little bit here. Working with whatever you've got going on for you today, just doing your best. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more. Make sure you finish having done both sides equally. Well done. Okay, this next one, you've got a side lunge. So either with 2 weights, you're going to work to your left-hand side and in. Okay, or you can do it with 1 weight. Coming down and in. Okay, so off you go. To the side and in. You can do it no weights. You can go down and in. Again, the first couple, careful of those inner thighs. You want to just make sure you're working into that without pulling too hard. Okay, without working through sharp pain. Likewise, you want that outside edge of the right foot pressing down into the floor. Careful, that's not happening. Your spine, super long. Okay, so you're going to really work into your range of movement here as well. Trying to not land like a herd of elephants. That's a note for me. And in. Take your time. With strength work, you might go a bit slower. Okay, it's fine. That's why counting your reps is really good. Let's do one more. Try and match the same rep count on each side. Rest there. Okay, so with unilateral work, single leg work, single side stuff, you want to make sure you're working the same number of reps on both sides. And then what you want to do in each round is try and match it or beat it. And same for each workout. Here we go. To the right and in. Careful of your legs. Well done. Outside edge of the leg, sorry. Foot super strong into the floor. Long spine. Oh. Long spine. Okay, so from here, long spine. Trying to keep the feet going in an equal line as best as you can. So slightly different angle. If you start to feel it in the back, lower weight. Down and in. Focus on working to that range of movement. That means the depth. Rather than trying to be quicker, rest there, or make sure it's equal on both sides. You're coming to a curtsy lunge next. Rather than rushing through, trying to do as many as you can, focus on the form. Curtsy lunge is this one. Weights to the side, stepping in. Off you go if you're ready. Side and in. Side and in with the weights. Side and in. Again with this one, just make sure you've got space. What is that? Don't know. So, take your time. Side and in. Side, like literally like you're doing curtsy. Please make sure you're not gripping the floor here with your toes. Well done. That's it. And in, long spine. So again, tall spine. And in, tall spine. Keep going, 8 seconds. Well done. Oh God. 3, 2, finish on the other side to the one you started. And 1, rest there, well done. Okay, you're going back to the squats. Whoops. Round number 2 of 4. So remember, take any extra rest that you need to. Here we go. Squats, feet hip distance, down and up. You can have them on the shoulder if you like. I don't like that one. Doesn't work for me, so you just do what's good for you. Down and up. Again, it's like you've got almost like a satsuma under your chin to keep the range of movement. Sorry, to keep the spine in alignment. And to help with the range of movement. If you find as you come down, you're hunching into the neck and shoulders, you need to take it back into the legs, into the feet. maybe consider dropping the weights a bit so you can really work on the form. It might be that they're a bit too heavy for you to hold. No problem, just get stronger. 3, 2, 1, and rest, well done. Okay, so you've got your deadlift next. That's where letting go of the ego really helps, because you can just be like, well, everyone has a possibility to get stronger. We've all hit those walls. There's nothing wrong with needing to back off a bit. Deadlift, here we go. Down and up. Button on the back wall, long spine, and up. Well done. Remember, even just being here is a massive achievement. And so with that, you just want to do the best you can. And what are you working towards? What's your goal? Aesthetic goals, great, but what are you really, really wanting? What do you want for your work? What do you want from your home life? What do you want to feel when you walk out of your door later today or tomorrow? Let's channel that, let's find that. Yes. Oh, amazing what energy that gives you. 3, 2, 1, and rest, well done. Okay, so the weight's coming down. You're coming into that alternate leg lunge next. This one, okay? Well done. Great job. Here we go, alternate leg lunge. It is so sticky today. You'll also notice, maybe you haven't noticed, you will now that I say it, I'm not working with a mat. I got so fed up of filming these, tripping up my mat, because there's not much space on my floor. So don't feel like you have to work with a mat. It's fine, just whatever works for you. 20 seconds left, take your time. Remember, slow, controlled. Slow and controlled, well done. 10 seconds. Wow. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish with the left side, so whichever side you didn't start with. And rest there. Great job. Okay, you've got your side lunge next. Whoa! This one. Digging deep, let's go. Okay. 1. Don't know why I did that. Take your time. Remember, if you need to, you drop that weight off. Hold it with 2 hands, or even a single hand. Whatever feels right for you. I'm going to stick with 1. Taught a couple of these back to back now. Back is starting to feel it. So always be conscious of your body. If you've got the 2 going on, just make sure you're taking your time. You want to do it with as little momentum as possible, so it's all coming from strength within your body. That's it. 1 more. Well done, great job. And it does really help to count the reps. I know we're doing this for time, but to have a bit of a count in your head so you know what you're hitting. Try and hit that same rep count each round. Try and beat it each time you do the workout, things like that. Help you improve your strength and your fitness. Likewise, keep a record of the weights you're using. Keep a record of how hard the workout was. Find yourself the proof that you're making improvements from your effort. And you do that by keeping a track. Okay, well done. Without it being competitive. Well, no, competitiveness isn't bad. But without it, like, don't use it against yourself. Well done, 15 seconds left. I'm going to do a couple without the double because I did on the other side. Being conscious of your choices, always trying to keep it equal. Great effort. Long spine, long spine. It's about the legs, not the back. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Okay, you've got your curtsy lunge next. And then that is round 2 done already. Flying. So speedy. Okay, here we go. In 3, curtsy lunge, 2, and 1, changing sides. Yes. Now, if you feel this in your knee, just have a little play with where that back foot needs to go. Okay, or do it without the weights. Or you can always do another round of the alternate leg lunges. Really focusing on the glutes here. So spread the toes wide into the floor. And that gaze point again, I'm just going to show you without the weights. Keep working. Gaze point, you want to avoid this. You want to avoid that. You're going to try and keep the head and spine in one line. So imagine you've got a pole in your back, long line through the spine. That's going to help you as well to avoid that pressure coming to the back, works into those glutes. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Superb effort. Back to the squat. Round number 3. You're doing great. You're doing so well. You're doing so well. Okay, squats. Here we go. Down and up with control, like you're sitting in that chair. Sitting in that chair. Well done. Down and up. Down and up. So as you come down, keeping the spine as long as you can. Careful that's not happening. Bum, 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 down, 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 and then up. Take your time, build it up. Build it up slow. That way you're going to avoid injury. You're going to build strength for the long term. You're going to build your confidence. You're going to really see and feel the change. Okay, well done. And if it feels easy, buy yourself some heavier weights. Set yourself up for success. 3, and it feels hard, back off. 2, last one, and 1. Great effort, well done. Okay, you've got your deadlift next. I love a deadlift, it feels so good. This is the other thing as well, be conscious of the moves that you enjoy and be conscious of the ones you don't enjoy and understand why you like them and why you don't like them. Here we go. If something is hard, sometimes it's really handy to explore why you might not like it as much and reframe it into something that gives you possibility. So if you find a move hard, why? Is it because you don't feel like you can do it? You don't feel like you're very good at it? What can you do to improve that? That is a skill that you can take off the mat into any situation. Sometimes we just don't like stuff too, and that's okay. Sometimes your body won't like stuff because anatomically it's just set up differently. That's okay as well. You're unique. Tap into it. 4, 3, 2, let's do one more, and 1. All the way down, all the way up. Well done. Great job. Well done. Okay, you've got your alternate leg lunge now. You're doing really well. Keep it going. As soon as you start to feel that mood or energy dip, pick it back up. Think about that goal, that whatever you're working towards. Back and then in, taking your time. Front knee stacked over pretty much the ankle, but it can also come over those toes. Okay, if you get knee pain here, just have a play with it without the weights. Have a little explore. Okay, that doesn't feel good. Okay, that feels a bit better. The further forward you are, you'll feel it more on your glutes, on that front leg side. Further back, you'll feel it into the quads on the back leg side. So keep playing here. Really focusing on the glutes where you can. Keeps the weight slightly further forwards into that front leg. Well done, 5 more seconds. Working your own pace. 3, 2, we need to finish it equal on both sides. And 1. Well done. Okay, side lunge towards your left-hand side. Doing really well. I'm going to work just with one weight. You work with 2 if you can, or if it feels right. So with 2, it's like this one, and then up. I'm not going to do that. My back isn't liking that right now. Out and then in. There is a difference between tapping out because it's hard and adapting because your body is telling you something. So keep listening to yourself. Out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. So that leg, it's almost like you've got a line that you're following here. Toes in line, outside edge of the foot pressing down. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, let's do one more. 1, and rest there. Well done. Well done. Good job. You've got 10 more seconds here. Keep it going. As I rest, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So, starting tall and proud. Trying to match the rep count that you did on the other side, even if that means pausing it to do it, or noticing, and next time starting even on the slightly weaker side, or stopping when you've hit the same rep count as the side before. Out to the side and in. So from that side angle, out to the side, long spine, taking your time. This is about building that strong body improving your muscle, increasing your muscle mass, using more energy at rest, great for your bone density, great for the muscles, great for muscle definition. 3, 2, and 1. If you're also eating in a way to support your goals, whatever your goals are. Okay, curtsy lunge, and then one more round. If your goals are fat loss though, and you are wanting to get more tone, in inverted commas, here we go, curtsy lunge. Strength training is such a good way to do that, but primarily, strength training is so good for your body, especially as women. We need it for our bone health, to be able to be active in 20, 30, 40 years' time. That is definitely what I want. I also want to feel good at work. I want to feel strong when I walk into a room. I want to feel good in my clothes. All these things help through movement, which you know, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Well done, you're doing great. Doing so well. Building that inner strength. Mentally, physically. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Whatever you need in your head. One more on each side. Here we go. Whoa, sweaty. And rest there, well done. Oh my goodness, okay. We have one more round. One more. Here we go. Starting with those squats. Remember, take rest whenever you need to. Starting with the squats. Last round, connect back to what you want. What's important to you? Where are you going in the future? Doesn't matter where you've been. You're not going back. You're going forwards. Inhale, exhale. So from that side angle. Well done. So don't worry if you've slowed down a bit, or maybe you've got the energy to go a bit faster, but you really need to make sure you've got that form. Focus on the strength today. Focus on the strength. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, let's do one more. And 1. Ah, good job, great effort. Okay, you've got your deadlift next. It's such a good, I like this stretch in between. Whatever feels good for your back. Okay, deadlift, here we go. Down and up. You got that long spine, touching that button on the back wall as you start to tire. Don't forget about engaging into your back. You're working into the back to support you via the abdominals. You've got your hamstrings working, your glutes working. Taking it all the way down into your feet, or really feet being the starting point. Long spine. Those weights underneath the shoulders, almost touching the shins. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and rest there. Well done. Great effort. Okay, you've got your alternate leg lunge now. Alternate leg lunge. It's the last round. Let's work those legs. Here we go. So taking that time, remember, back and then in. Back and in. You keep working. I just want to show you, if you're getting wobbling down the front line of your legs, if that's happening, just really slow down, spread the toes really wide into the floor. Careful that you've not got a wave going on with your upper body. Taking it all the way into the legs, strong legs and in. And then when you incorporate the weight, you've got that strength from the ground up. So it's not coming into your neck and your shoulders and your back. All the right muscles are working to support you. Great effort. And that line through the spine. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Keep the focus. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Just make sure you finish on the opposite side to when you started. Well done. Okay, good job. You've got the side lunge. Do we do 1 or 2? I'm going to start with 2 and then I can drop to 1 if need be. Okay, here we go. A lot of exercises play, especially with strength training. And if you are looking to really, make improvements, then sometimes it takes trial and error. If you're looking to build strength, you need to keep progressively overloading your body over time. That means to just increase the weight or speed it up or slow it down, changing the tempo too. Well done. Don't worry about my speed. Focus on your speed. Well done though. Cool, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. As soon as the brain starts to start clocking off, that's when you need to bring in that inner voice that says, yes, I can. Come on, let's go. Whatever works for you, thinking about that goal. I found that has started to really help me. What am I working for? When it really means a lot. It's amazing the energy it helps you find. Keep going. So remember with this one, keep going. You've got that outside edge, flat of the foot, flat to the floor. This leg is long, but careful you're not jamming out and locking back the knee. This outside edge, leg, knee over ankle before you step back in. Keep going, you're doing really well. You've got 10 seconds left. Long spine as best you can. Lots of core work going on in all of these moves. Never just passive. Always supporting you. 3, 2, let's do one more, unless you've equalized. And 1. Well done. That's the problem when I'm teaching. I'm not really counting my own. Okay, here we go. Curtsy lunge, last one. You've got a tall plank, and then you're done. Alternate leg curtsy lunge, here we go. Well done. So remember this one, I'm just going to show you without the weights. Tall spine. Down and in. Down and in. You're doing so well. I'm taking a break. You keep going. You keep going. Okay, it's so important whenever you start to feel in a workout like you need that break, please take it like I just did there. I needed to do that. That was a bit unplanned. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. The weights are coming down. You're going to come into a tall plank. Okay, spread those fingers wide. Come down as soon as you can. Hands underneath the shoulders. You're here. Knees can be down if you need them to be. Okay, 60 seconds. If this doesn't feel good, keep going. If this doesn't feel good for the wrists, place a towel underneath the wrists or come onto the elbows. Okay, and again, same options. Knees can be down or they're up. You're in your tall plank. Super strong in the legs. Strong and still as you can. Well done. Absolutely dripping. Now, if you're feeling any popping out through your stomach here, feel like your belly button is popping forwards, I want you to lower the knees and really focus on building that corset-like strength into the abdominals. You've got 15 more seconds, keep going. Well done. Well done. That's it, you've got 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Well done. Great effort. Take a child's pose. Oh my goodness. Oh, well done. Really nice effort. So just breathing into the body there, into the back line of the body. And then from here, walk the hands back in towards the hips. Take the left foot forwards, press into a hip flexor stretch, reach up with the right arm, taking it over. So it looks like this from the front line, up and over. Now with everything has intention, right? So every move that you make has an intention. So even your stretching, there is intention behind the stretch. And that just means that everything isn't floppy. It's not about trying to look a certain way. You're about building that strength from the floor up. Well done, changing sides. Great effort. Reaching up, reaching over. Well done. Oh, so good. Okay, so from here, what you're going to do is, you can do this one, let's do this one standing. Bend the right leg, left leg forwards. Sorry, it's because it's mirrored. And your hamstring stretch. So keep the toes down. What's the best way to show you? Like that. Toes down, long spine. Really good effort, well done. Just change sides there. That's it. Whoa. Well done. So this is quite a quick stretch at the end of these. So if you want longer, please always, you know, spend a bit longer stretching, or you can pause it and hold these stretches. Well done. Pick up your right foot into a quad stretch, or you can go into a yoga class. Do a bit of yin right now, that'd be great. Breathing, allowing the exhale to really just let it go. Changing sides on that quad stretch, making sure that you are flooding your body with that positive reinforcement of your efforts, that congratulatory messaging, whatever you need to do. Whoops, don't worry if you wobble. Okay, glute stretch. So cross the right foot on the left and sit down into it. Okay, so it looks like that. If that is not good for you, come to the floor and do it. So you're like here. I can never work out the best angle to show you. There we go. It's literally the same, but the other side, isn't it? Change sides there. So if you're standing up, just cross the legs over. Change legs over. Well done. Well done. So after your workouts, proteins, carbs, water. Great job. Coming up, if you're on the floor, to standing. Interlace the hands, tuck the chin, reach the arms forwards, inhale. Exhale, take the arms behind the back, press into the chest, open out. Yeah, super proud of your efforts, well done, good job. Interlace, of your job. Interlace hands, reach forwards. Bring the hands behind the back, open through the chest, feeling the ground underneath your feet. Yes, I can. Let's do one more. You've got it. Hands behind the back, open through the chest. Little twist into the spine. Great effort today. Thank you so much for working so hard. Any questions, let me know. And yeah, go out there, have a good day, good rest of your evening, sleep well, whatever you're doing next. But well done, and I'll see you in a workout soon.